Hello, hello. Welcome to Your Pretty Pennies with Tara Jones. I'm Tara Jones, financial success coach, and today we're going to be talking about how to overcome financial sabotage in 3 steps. As you all know, I have been on a mission to get you ready for 2018 with your financial goals, because truly financial success starts with setting and achieving financial goals one step after the other. Like, you just build up on them. Create one financial goal, hit it, create another one, hit that one, create another one, hit that one. So that is what I'm all about. That's what I've been doing with you all month, and a little bit in December, and I'm going to continue to do so. I really want to talk about financial sabotage, because if you do not overcome financial sabotage and know what it is, you won't be able to overcome it, and you will start failing at hitting your financial goals. So definitely grab a pen and a piece of paper, take some notes, because you do have an assignment with this. You do have 3 steps that you need to take in order to overcome it. Let me go ahead and share this out on my timeline really quick. All right, let me grab my notes here. All right, so financial sabotage. Did you know that the number one thing that keeps people from having what they want financially is self-sabotage of their own financial success? That's crazy, right? And what financial sabotage is, it's actions or habits that you have that literally go against what you want to achieve, whether it's conscious or subconscious. So did you ever wonder why when you make financial progress a little bit, you begin to stop following through? You need to create goals, but you stop setting them for whatever reason. Or you start spending more money, but you can't instead of using that money that you need to achieve a financial goal, you start spending it on something else. Or you stop practicing the fundamentals that will lead you to financial abundance. That is self-sabotage. And typically, we as human beings and the human brain will do this for one of 2 reasons, my research has shown me. Either to avoid pain or to gain pleasure. So on some level, we believe that taking out auto loans will give us more pleasure, and saving up and upgrading for a car will bring more pain or discontentment, or whatever the case. Or how about this, that saving and investing more each month will bring pain or discomfort or irritation and overspending at the mall, knowing that's just going to blow your budget. But if you buy that shirt or if you buy that handbag, it'll bring you immediate pleasure. That's because when you notice that when you have more money around you, and when you have more money, what happens? The people around you start rejecting you and start judging you. I mean, that's like everybody's story when they have their glow up, right? People become to be like, their friends that they used to have begin to feel uncomfortable around them. Your family will start making slick comments, or they'll try to talk you out of your ambitious goals because they're fearful. Like, how many of you have experienced that? Like, that is why our brains are wired to start to become self-sabotaging to ourselves, because we associate financial lack with pleasure. Everybody want to hang around you when you're doing good as them or as bad as them. But when you start to glow up, and when you start to really manage your money in a way that they're starting to see it externally, they begin to reject you. They begin to judge you. They begin to look at you or even ask for money, and you associate that with pain, isolation, and rejection. You start feeling like an outcast, right? And of course, the human brain does not want that. And no one's inviting you to events. You find yourself not interested in conversations or, weekend shenanigans with people that you used to hang out with, because you're trying to upgrade your lifestyle and they not. And before long, again, your brain, not consciously, but subconsciously, begins to destroy everything you're doing financially by not giving it your all at work. You start showing up too late for work or in your business. You start to treat people poorly, right? You start mismanaging your resources and your connections. You start overspending and stop managing money the right way. You stop creating a budget, knowing good and well that creating a monthly budget is what got you here in the first place. You start maxing out credit cards. You know you're not supposed to be getting an auto loan, but you do. So you go get an auto loan instead of saving up to upgrade your car. You begin to watch TV and eat junk food instead of meal prepping and using your time to find ways to increase income. So instead of, using your time wisely and being a good steward over all your resources, including your time, your energy, right? You start to watch television, or you'll start eating poorly. You stop going to the gym. You stop doing things. You start researching how to make more money. You stop researching how to manage your money right? You stop listening to my podcasts and my YouTube videos, right? Or you start paying bills late. And then that starts damaging your credit score. All of these elements come up to destroy your finances. And I'm here to tell you that 2018, you have to break out of that. You must understand and even research in your free time how the brain works, because your brain does not work logically. And I'm not trying to say this to be all woo-woo. I'm really saying this because I really want to see people to start achieving their financial goals this year. And it's one thing to just plan it out and create your vision and write your goals down and, create your actions. But then when these self-sabotaging habits start popping up, you have to learn how to overcome them. You have to recognize them and say, hey, I see you. I know why this is happening. I remember, I heard this on Tara's auto live stream. I'm going to eliminate this. I'm going to look at it for what it is, and I'm going to do the opposite, right? So again, your brain works on association, not on logic. And it tries its hardest to avoid negative feelings, pain, negative thoughts, and it moves you towards pleasure, even if that pleasure sabotages you, right? And this is a good example. Have you ever, do you ever realize, if you break up with somebody and right in the beginning, you can remember everything that they did wrong to you, or, if you had an argument and you're mad at someone, and everything that they did wrong to you is fresh in your mind. But as time goes on, you forget, your brain starts to bring up all the good stuff that has happened between you and that person, because your brain is literally trying to shelter you from the negative thinking, the painful memories, and it puts in place the good ones. And then you find yourself going back to that person or getting back into that toxic relationship or friendship, because your brain brings forth all the good things that happen and kind of suppresses all the bad things. That's exactly what happens when financial self-sabotage comes about. You literally have to change your mindset around money and create new associations in order to, redirect your brain so you don't have this happen. You literally have to change your core beliefs about money to ensure that earning money and managing money is a pleasurable experience for you, a good thing that you want to do, and not a mundane task, or that's annoying, that's painful. I don't want to look at my finances, right? I don't want to face my financial numbers. I don't want to look at my debt. I don't want to make too much money, or I don't want to buy this car. I don't want to glow up in this certain way, because then other people around me are going to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That will happen if you do not face this, right? And for many of us, sitting down and creating a financial plan that allows us to be debt-free, to build wealth through investments, building and running multi-million-dollar businesses is foreign and unknown. And the unknown is scary. And you begin to fear it and you begin to fear what you don't know. And you begin to not go towards that place. You begin to avoid it, right? So we often get comfortable where we are because we understand where we are. You know what it's like to be broke, or you know what it's like to play small. You know what it's like to rob Peter to pay Paul, or you know what it's like to just get by. The place that's common to you, therefore you stay there and you retreat back or shrink back whenever you make progress. So, in order to overcome this, you have to prepare emotionally and psychologically for the ability to create the lifestyle you desire and the ability to keep growing and expanding your wealth. for the investing that you want to do, for the passing of generational wealth, and to be okay that you might be the family member that has a larger house or drive a nicer car, or may have to lose your childhood friends or even college friends, and allow your journey to place other people in your life that's more relatable to you. I know that's what's happened to me over the last 2 years. People that I was like best friends with, I barely talk to, right? And then people that I've met and I'm more relatable to in this season in my life, we talk every day. So each day, like you work out, you have to ingest financial information and wisdom from those who are doing what you're trying to do. And you got to condition yourself to think of abundance as an accessible pleasure, right? You can't think of abundance and wealth and generational wealth and debt freedom as something that's outside of you. You have to realize it's already within you. So these are my 3 tips. I'm going to stop talking and give you my 3 tips, but I really had to clarify that because this is a huge, huge piece of financial freedom and, really building wealth. And I think people, they don't go past the budgeting, the saving, the spending, watching their spending. You have to adopt a whole new mindset as well. So here are my suggestions in order for you to prepare for financial abundance, eliminate self-sabotage, and to really promote abundance in your life. Number 1, understand and realize that you already have abundance assigned to you from God. I'm going to need you to know that you were born by the Creator and you were already funded. You don't have to work for your inheritance. You were already promised it. It's unconditional. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to impress God. You don't have to impress your parents. You don't have to impress your boss. You simply have it, and you need to remain open to receiving money-making ideas, debt freedom ideas, ways and wisdom to get out of debt, ways and wisdom to manage your money properly, ways and wisdom to increase your savings. And you have to learn how to keep it as well. Number 2, I'm going to need for you to grab a notebook and write down your common self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors that you have. And what I want you to, so that's number 1, write down the common self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors. Also with that, I want you to write down what the lack of financial stability and abundance is costing you right now and what it will cost you in the future. So for me, if I started sabotaging myself today, my business goes down. I'm a single mom. My daughter goes down with me. I go down. Everything that I've earned, my car, my home, things like that goes away. I don't have anybody in my family that I can run to for money. So I'm typically the one who people come to for money. So if I go down, my family goes down, right? My God-given idea goes away. Things like that. If I start sabotaging myself and not showing up and managing my money, managing my God ideas, managing my money-making ideas, managing my home, managing my finances, managing my car, managing everything that's associated with wealth in my life, everybody around me, including me, goes down with me. And so you need to write that down. I want you to dig deep and really feel your body, inside your body. What would it feel like to lose everything and never gain the result that you want because of your poor financial habits? And I'm not saying that because you self-sabotage, you're going to lose everything and you're not going to have anything. What I'm saying is, I know you want to be in a space where you can shop at the mall and get whatever you want. You want to be able to build a business and not have to use all your income to pay off debt. I know you want to build your credit score so you can buy your first home within the next couple of years, right? Like, what would it feel like if you never attain these goals, right? We're not talking about like just survival stuff like, oh, I won't have groceries in the fridge. You're past that most likely. But what if you never execute what your purpose is? What if you never become debt-free and never uninhibit your income? That's the type of stuff you need to get real on and you need to feel so you can literally link that with pain and change your habits so you will do whatever you need to do to avoid self-sabotage. And number 3, research ways to increase your income, decrease your expenses, and become debt free so you can build wealth and continuously operate in abundance and expand your wealth. Again, this is 2018. We got books, YouTube videos, blogs, podcasts. Just about every type of media outlet has resources on it that are available to you and can help you increase your understanding about wealth building, generational wealth building, launching a business, owning a home, repairing your credit. I mean, I do all that. You could book a coaching session with me today and definitely get started with a financial plan that helps you execute everything you want in life. The key, this is really key because you have to change your current belief system and your associations with money, right? You don't want to keep using the associations that your money has made in the past, maybe when you were growing up, when your parents said, money is tight, we don't have money for this, we don't have money for that. Even though you make $60,000, $70,000, you might still be replaying that in your mind saying, I can't get out of debt. I don't have enough money. I can't upgrade my lifestyle. I don't have enough money. You know, like all these self-sabotaging thoughts are coming forth. You have to expand your financial knowledge so you can break through those thoughts and behaviors and begin to associate financial success with competence, confidence, pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like forward thinking. So yeah, that's your assignment for you. That's my assignment for you. I want you to complete step 2 in the next 24 or 48 hours. I want you to grab your notebook, get in a quiet space when you're done at work. I know this is lunch money right now, so you're probably at work or either at your desk doing something or on lunch. When you get home this evening, I want you to grab a notebook, write down your common self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors that you are experiencing or you may experience in 2018, and I want you to associate them with something negative. I want you to write down what is costing you to think this way, to act this way, so you can reassociate abundance and wealth building and, you know, debt freedom with pleasure, so you can start achieving it. So your brain can start putting wealth building thoughts, wealth building habits, wealth building actions in the forefront of your mind, okay? And after you're done with that, send me an email at info@yourprettypennies.com and let me know how this audio has helped you. Let me know what you're going to do differently in 2018 that you've done in 2017. What have you discovered as you began to write some things down? What are your current self-sabotaging thoughts? What are your current self-sabotaging behaviors? So you can get over them and I can witness your transformation with you. I am so excited for your future. I'm so excited for your 2018. If you've been following Your Pretty Pennies, continue to follow because I have so much financial and lifestyle elevating content for you on the horizon. I just cannot wait to see your financial glow up. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.